Alrighty, this is for the Premier whiteboard. Measurements 36 by 48. Dry erase board. It also says it's portable, but this thing looks a bit big to be portable. And here's a pre-construction view of it. Rather large, and here are the leggy legs. And some of the various parts. You got the eraser right here. You got the different essential parts to mount it. The wheels, 2 dry erase pins, and various little nuts and bolts there. And the other legs. So let's check this out. And of course we have the kind of vague, but what do you think? Easy to follow instructions?
They're kind of vague.
Kind of vague instructions, and I also wish it was an itemized, item list for all the parts. Is there an item list? Not really. Okie dokie. A little vague, so we'll see how it goes. So what have we done so far?
Well, I assembled most as part of one side. It didn't come with wrenches, so you gotta get a real thin wrench to get in between the wheel and the nut.
So basically just installed these in there, changed it to this one, just with the wrench tightened this up.
Yep. This side's done.
You put
I gotta
these.
work on the other side.
Yeah. So basically just attach the wheels and bolted that one down and that one. Screw and bolting some of the pieces, but the instructions really are, it really needs instructions because those weren't really instructions. So far, what do you?
It's kind of basic. It's not really complex, but
What do you think so far?
it's not too bad as long as you don't need instructions that are really accurate. If you're good with figuring things out, you'll be alright.
Alrighty. So as you were saying about the parts?
There's no parts list, so as of right now, I haven't taken the whiteboard off the out of the bag, so I don't know if we're missing anything to attach the board to the frame. You don't want to crank it down too hard because then you bend the sheet metal or the metal piping or whatever this is, square tubing.
And of course the tools that he was using is not included. The only thing included was the nuts and the bolts.
The hardware.
Yeah.
No washers.
No, yeah. You were looking for that too, right?
Yeah, I don't know if there's any washers supposed to be involved, but
Since there's no part list. Yeah.
Usually they'll use washers in some of these things.
Yeah, so this came with the caps and screws and where do we put these at the end? They're probably at the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these right here going on the very top. You'll see at the end. I'll just continue tightening everything up. What happened?
See how round that is, and this is all like lopsided.
Oh yeah, some of the parts were slightly.
It's going to be on the bottom.
So it being deformed, what does that mean? I mean,
it just means that the cap is deformed. That's all.
Some of the parts were damaged, and some of the pieces are
Well, it's just
shaped.
it's just the cap for the screw. It's a decorative cap. See how it's a little bit bent. It's not straight. It's not. It's like a elliptical.
Oh
instead
yeah.
of perfectly round.
A bit morphed. Oh, I see.
I'm gonna use my little wrench. This big wrench is too big.
As you were saying about the welded piece.
Yeah, the cap was bent that I showed you before. It was like bent. So when we went to screw it in, it just popped off. But it still holds it on with the screw. That's just a decorative piece.
Yeah. But you can see how it was morphed to begin with. That's why it came off. But it's the bottom part anyway. So... You want me to hold anything? Here, I'll hold this one steady. Oh, okay. Ta-da! I kind of wish it was made to be more compact, but it's kind of rigid. I don't know how it can be. Like some way where you can fold the legs in a way.
There's meant to be in the classroom or something.
It says portable, so I don't know how it could be portable. The legs were made so that this part can fold in. You can easily put it behind a wall or something. And then of course it would fall over, but you'd be putting it behind
This
something.
office is hung.
Yes, 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 yes. Oopsie.
It's dented.
Dented? Where? Well, is that a major thing? Oh, great. Thank you, UPS. Oh, yeah, it's just dented, yeah. This is our second attempt. The first attempt, it was even more damage. Uh-oh. Alrighty.
Yep.
What happened?
Just as I thought.
What?
There's no way to mount the board to the... There's no way to mount the board.
Oh, okay, so these have the indentations here. What are these, perhaps, these are, for, of course, for the caps. These here are for this, of course. But, okay, let's see here. I have no idea where this broke off of. I just found this in the box.
I think it broke off the marker holder.
That's great. It's like for some reason Amazon can't find a way of shipping this without something breaking. Because this is like the second one was even, I mean the first one was even worse.
You said UPS shipped it, or was it not?
It was UPS and FedEx. But there was something wrong with the shipment. And I really would like to know.
It came off of this.
Yeah. Oh, okay, maybe not broken after all.
Slides off.
Okay, good, yay. Pays not to jump to conclusions. Like an office space that jumps to conclusions at. Alrighty, so iron up the holes on how to do that. Well, that's a relief. At least now we know no pieces are missing. At least.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. I don't know. I read somewhere where this could also be mounted on a wall as well. I was uncertain.
It's just a regular whiteboard.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can mount it somehow.
But also then you wouldn't be able to flip because I think you can use both sides though, right?
Yeah, one's more decorative than the other.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so I put the locking wheels. And I put this. We can have the adjusting screws in the back.
Are you sure?
Yeah. That way they don't look there this way.
But what if you want to adjust it though?
How do you want to mount it? Sideways or tall ways?
It has to be like horizontal ways, yeah. Sideways.
Wide?
Yeah, wide, yeah. Well, actually, that's a good question. You can mount it up and down ways?
Yeah.
Well, let's... Wait, can you? Because this is on each side, so how can you do it vertical if the
Just
brackets...
move the brackets this way.
Oh, you can put the brackets on this side, too.
You could do it like this. Is this broken?
What broken? No, honey. This is made for the pieces, so it actually has to be horizontal.
Okay.
Yeah, that has to be horizontal. You don't. Yeah.
You could probably move the brackets around.
No, it's made to be on that slider. for the pieces.
Hold it, Smush.
Okay, okay. Oh, let me. As you were saying.
It's just like there's like no washers between the metal and the plastics and stuff like that.
Maybe we should
You
have
just-
gotten
you
some
see-
to put it
You see how
ourselves.
it's kind of like crooked?
Yeah.
Nothing to hold.
Wait, actually, show me again.
See, something to hold it. See that there's no washer in between here, around there. I mean, it functions still, but
But do you think that can wear on it or strip it at one point? That.
if you're gonna use it a lot, you're gonna want to put some washers in here, maybe in here between the metal, because the metal and the metal on metal is gonna cause problems.
So do you think it's a good idea to possibly just install washers later on then?
Yeah. Go to the hardware store and buy some washers.
Too bad that didn't come with it though.
You should come with it.
Yeah. Typically in all
And then
these.
there's a big gap on this side.
Where's your big gap?
Over here.
I mean, why do you think?
It's because I don't know if they put the right amount of washers or something, or spacers. See how this is touching, and then if you were to flip it, your knobs are touching.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Do you think it would have been better off on the other side than the? No, oh wait, no.
Same thing.
Yeah. But it's just-
There's the back
just-
side. You see the screws?
Yes.
This
There's
is
a-
really a flimsy construction.
Yeah. No,
You
go
see the
ahead.
screws? This is the back
You
side.
should have a printout of how many screws you have, this size.
It wasn't
more
really well
detailed.
thought out. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. This looks like a little kid's.
Over how much is it?
Retail about $197 to $217. Yeah.
For that much money, I'd expect to have every single bit of hardware.
Yeah, and for the pieces to be crafted a bit better, and not for the welding to pop off one of the caps, especially for that dollar amount,
It's
right?
not.
Well,
It's not horrible, but it's not great either. I mean,
yeah.
they should have the washers included in there to keep everything nice and even and not, you know, bending. There's the back side with the screws, and the front side, it does look a lot better since you can't see the screws.
Yeah, it's a little bit more finished on this side at least. You were right about putting the caps and everything and having all the screws on the other side. And let's try and see how the marker marks. You come with the magnets. How many? 2, 4, I think 8 magnets, is it? Aww, happy face. At least we were able to assemble it. You did a really great job assembling it. You did perfect. Oh no, what do you think?
It's okay.
Here, try right. You get the eraser and you get them 2 markers. You just have to keep on pumping it until. Can you see the marker? No, go ahead and open it up. I think you have to keep on pumping it until the ink feeds into the pen.
They're both the same.
I believe so. Yeah. Go ahead and see. Let's see how many pumps does it take to get to the middle to 0? No, you have to pump it until
It's like one of those paint markers that they sell at the hobby store.
Mm-hmm.
See the ink coming down? See the ink coming down here?
Yep. Just have to keep on doing it until it finally reaches. That's how you know it's a brand new marker. Has yet to reach the bottom of the felt pen, or what is that? Like felt, or what is that? Like a sponge?
I think it might be felt.
Dude, well, give yourself a workout trying to get that ink out. And all the pieces fit perfectly there. And good thing you pointed that out, that wasn't a broken piece, just something that slided right in. Ooh, let's see. Ah, Eureka! We have... Oh,
I gotta draw something. I don't know.
You're winging it.
I've never been good at hands.
Oh, God. It's a female scarecrow in a ballerina dress. Or, Frankenstein's bride? Oh, no, it looks like one of those classic... Oh my goodness, that's a mohawk. Is that a character from Warriors or something?
Warriors, come out and play.
I had to take a picture of that.
This is as good as it gets for me.
Oh, that's an artwork. Gotta publish that. Okay, look at that. Alrighty. So there we are. Premiere whiteboard. Pretty good. Just made me think about rotating feet next time. Even though it'll be flat and would fall over if you're, putting it behind a wall or something. But, yeah. What do you think?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just attention to detail with the washers and stuff at the factory level. But other than that, I would say it's pretty good. It ended up being pretty decent. As long as you're not moving it around too much, as far as flipping it and stuff.
Yeah. Perhaps next time we'll just get a few washers and put things back and, just for extra protection. Okie dokie. Enjoy.
Have a good one.